Hello YouTube. Yeah, that's another part coming up. It's probably not going to be a very long one. I haven't got much time, but I took the chance now because once again our rascal of a cat is asleep. Sort of. But close enough. I thought I'd take the chance. There's a couple of things that I need to do that aren't involved with the main plot. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to the next temple. What was the Pony song again? Other way. Anyway, throughout the next couple of parts, I'm going to do the next temple. Then I am going to go and do the mini temple, and then before that temple that shall not be named, no, it isn't the Voldemort temple, it is the temple that I will not name at all. You'll find it out when I get to it. Or if you know it already, then you know which one I'm talking about and you know how much of a nightmare it is. But before that part, I will do some clean-up parts, and those clean-up parts will involve maybe getting some of the skulltulas and heart pieces that I've missed, but I will definitely do the quest for the final bottle, and I might do a couple of other things as well. It depends how I'm feeling, you know. Just a couple of clean-ups and all that. But we'll sort that when we get to it. And for now, we're heading to the next temple. We completed the forest temple last time. Navi, shut up. That cloud over Death Mountain. There is something strange about it. Well, you don't say. I mean, like, seriously, look at it. Like, look at it. It's like all red and stuff. So, you know, like, you can probably guess where we need to go next. You remember how in our childhood we did the Deku Tree and then went up and did Dongo's Cavern? So, it was basically the grassy nature type temple and then the fiery lava type temple. Well, it follows the same theme here. And whereas we just completed the forest temple, we have to next complete the fire temple. I know, spoilers, I'm sorry, but we're going to be doing it in like 2 seconds anyway. For this one, we need to head back to Goron City. So, you'll also notice, interesting little fact, the bomb flower stopped growing there and the Goron isn't there anymore. Death Mountain, like the rest of Hyrule, has changed in 7 years. I mean, things do change in 7 years, but seriously, Goron City is seemingly abandoned. I mean, look at the place. There's still some bomb flowers and stuff. But, you know, like, that's about it. I'm also going to get my bombs out, because I need them here. Oh, it didn't work. Basically, I don't know whether I did this in childhood mode, but in childhood there's a huge Goron rolling around and you've got to stop him with a bomb. You've got to do the same for this little one, except the little one's slightly more difficult. Because first of all, he's faster, and second of all, he's more difficult to hit. You know, being smaller and stuff. Deal with it. Still, at least he won't run into you. If you just stand there, he'll turn around. Wait till I can see him. And use the bomb. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh no, not quite right. Ah! This one is very difficult to do. This could take me a while. If I remember to edit the video, I'll leave an annotation when I actually do it. Or not! How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Hell no, I hate Ganondorf. Hear my name and tremble. I am Mega, hero of the gods. Hey, wait, I'm Mega. Hey, what gives stealing my name? What? Your name is also Mega? Yeah, you stole my name. Then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero Mega. Well, yeah, I mean, I hate to brag, but wait, what? Your dad is Darunia? Yeah, I remember him. Oh, well, that's much more honourable than stealing my name. Yes, I know it's a cool name, thank you. Anyway, you were saying? Oh, well, it's nice to meet you too, little Goron kid. How about no? It seems like there's something going on here, like in the last 7 years. Yeah, that's kind of what I guessed. A dragon? What sort of dragon? There be dragons. There be dragons in the fire temple. Yeah, Dad will get eaten by a dragon. Oh, he's crying, because his dad's gonna get eaten by a dragon. Hey, kid, chill. Your dad won't get eaten by a dragon, I'll save him. What's this dragon like, then? A long time ago there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. And also, don't knock me on pronunciation of Volvagia. It's pronounced several different ways. Deal with it. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Dun dun dun! Tell me more. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons. Boom! What, he blew himself up? Oh my god, he's like a graveler or something. He used self-destruct. Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true! How do you know it's true? I know, because my dad's a descendant of the hero. Well, that's fair enough then. Boo-hoo! Oh, stop crying, kid. You wimp. I'll ask him... Okay, what about the Gorons? What's this dragon gonna do to them? And what's happened to them? Why aren't they here? Why is this place abandoned? Everybody was taken to the fire temple. Well, that explains things. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took all of us away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please help, Mega. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. Oh yes, of course. So that's how it works. You change your tunic colour from green to red and suddenly you can resist heat. I'm not gonna knock the logic, it's Nintendo logic. Oh, I heard a gold skull jeweler. Anyway, I'm not sure whether PK Gam said this first or not, but... Oh, it's up there, isn't it? You don't question Nintendo logic. It's just one of those things you don't do, like, if you question Nintendo logic, then the whole universe will implode. You just sort of, like, accept Nintendo logic. That's how it works. Okay, let's get that skull jeweler. Still too far away. From here. Oh god, the regular hook shot is so pathetic. I'll tell you what, I'll go up to the top floor. Where are the stairs? I swear I can't find my way around Goron City. Anyway, I don't have to go this way and get the Skulltula, I just want to go this way and get the Skulltula. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I need to go back to the Temple of Time as well. I'll tell you what, I'll get this Skulltula and then I'll go back to the Temple of Time, how's that? It'll take me a little bit of time, but whatever. Do it from this angle. I can get it from this angle, right? No! Oh yeah, the camera just shoot them because I just like sort of half slammed, half just sort of let my head fall onto the table in despair of my stupidity. That way. I apologise, I am a terrible walkthrough getting lost like this. I don't like Goron City, it's got too many going around the place, all over the place sort of things. Ugh. I'm going to change the layout of Goron City, make it simpler. Mind you, as much as I hate the layout of Goron City at the moment, it's kind of like when you play games like Twilight Princess, which I just completed recently, you begin to appreciate how simple Ocarina of Time's layouts are. It's so much easier to navigate on Ocarina of Time than it is on Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess, while it's an excellent game and it's just such a good looking game and everything, like, while all of this is true, the problem with it is that with being so improved and stuff, I meant to do that. I didn't. With being so improved, it's like got such a wide open landscape, and that should be good, and it is good to a certain extent. The problem with this wide open landscape is you get lost a lot more easily than you do on a game like Ocarina of Time. So yeah, that's the bad thing, I guess. Come on. Anyway, the bad thing is choosing which of the games you like best. Because you just can't do, well, some people can do that, but I personally find it very difficult to choose between the two. Of course, I will be slightly biased against Ocarina of Time, or rather towards Ocarina of Time, because Ocarina of Time was the first Zelda game I played, and it's one of the two only Zelda games I've played to date. I tried playing a bit of Oracle of Seasons online, but I didn't enjoy it that much, to be honest. And Oracle of Seasons and what's the other one? Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of something or other. Those two games are disputed. They're like said to be either pretty good Zelda games, but I've heard a lot of people say they're terrible. How many Skulltulas have I got? 27. I'm gonna check in the House of Skulltula, see if I've got everything up to date. Anyway, with me I've only played two Zelda games, and that's Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess is a brilliant game. It's a brilliant looking game. Oh yeah, I haven't talked to this guy. Can't English. Curse has been broken, thank you. Here's a reward to you. This is the 3DS version of the Shard of Agony. This is the Stone of Agony. And on the Virtual Console version of this game, it's useless. Because this is built for the original N64, more specifically with a Rumble Pack. You obtain the Stone of Agony. If you equip a Rumble Pack, it will react to nearby secrets. So basically, if you have the original N64 and a Rumble Pack, then when you were near to a secret, like you'd get this and you'd walk outside, and around this area your controller would start to vibrate. So you'd use a bomb and pop it on the ground, and the secret would reveal itself. However, it's useless. Like, I don't have a Rumble Pack, so it's a case of like, oh, brilliant. I love Redeads so much. Come here, give me a big zombie hug. I love you so much, Redeads. Anyway, as I was saying, it's pretty much useless on the Virtual Console version. However, on the 3DS version, they replace it with the Shard of Agony, which I believe is kind of a pretty item. And I love the design and everything. Not only does it make a sound, a dinging sound, it also flashes in the corner of your screen to indicate that there's a secret nearby, which personally I think is a lot better than the Stone of Agony. And that's because, obviously, the Stone of Agony, if you don't have the rumble feature, it's useless. But with the Shard of Agony, if you don't have like the sound on to hear the dinging, you can at least see it flashing in the corner of your screen, which is really good. I think they should have done that with the Stone of Agony. But you know, you learn from your mistakes, and that's what Nintendo did when designing Ocarina of Time 3D. Which is why I personally prefer Ocarina of Time 3D. And if you count Ocarina of Time 3D as a separate game to Ocarina of Time, then I've played 3 Zelda games. But I know, it's kind of shameful to call myself a get off, I don't want to hug. No, I'm not going to describe it as what it kind of looks like, because I try to keep my videos actually clean. But I know it's kind of shameful to call myself a Zelda fan when I've only played 2 Zelda games, yeah, but it's like being an otaku. Being an otaku is not measured on the amount of animes you've watched, it's judged on how great your love for anime is. Where's Sheik? There you are. I'm just going to shut up for a moment and get back to that conversation later, because she teaches us a new song. You destroyed the wicked creatures that haunted the temple and awakened the sage. But there are still other sages who need your help. In order to awaken all of the other sages, you must become even more powerful. You must travel over mountains, underwater, and even through time. Dun dun dun! If you want to return to your original time, return the Master Sword to the pedestal of time. By doing this, you will travel back in time 7 years. The time will come when you will have to return here quickly. I will teach this to you for when that time comes. The song to return you to the Temple of Time, the Prelude of Light. As long as you hold the Ocarina of Time and the Master Sword, you hold time itself in your hands. Well, okay then. Mega, we shall meet again. And then you ninja! That was slightly different ninja that time. Yeah. I'm just going to ask a question before I continue with my, I suppose, discussion. And my question is, first of all, well, you can leave them in the comment section below. The first one is, what is your favourite warping song? Now, if you're just watching the walkthrough, then you won't have heard all the warping songs yet. If you've already watched a walkthrough and are watching this another walkthrough, or have already played the game, then you'll know the warping songs. There's the Prelude of Light, the Minuet of Forest, the Bolero of Fire, the... Oh, I'm trying to remember them all now. That's the one of water. Oh god, it's annoying me because I like that one as well. There's something or other of water, it'll come to me. The Nocturne of Shadow, or the Requiem of Spirit. Which is your favourite and which is your least favourite warp song? I've got to say, my least favourite is probably the Prelude of Light, and my most favourite is probably a tie between the Nocturne of Shadow and the Requiem of Spirit. And also, which is your favourite Ocarina song other than the warping songs, and what is your least favourite? And those are Zelda's Lullaby, Seria's Song, Epona's Song, the Sun Song, the Song of Storms, and the Song of Time. My least favourite is probably the Sun Song, and my most favourite is probably the Song of Time, shortly followed by the Song of Storms. But yeah, leave your opinions in the section below. But back to the thing I was talking about beforehand, which is Zelda games and your love for them. While being an otaku is not measured on the amount of animes you've watched, but how great your love for anime is, Zelda games are the same. Zelda fans are the same. It isn't judged on the amount of Zelda games you've played, though that can be a big player. It's on how great your love for the Zelda series is. And for me, I've only played 2 Zelda games, but I've watched a walkthrough of Majora's Mask and hope to get it soon. I just have zero money to kind of buy it from the virtual console, and plus I can't be bothered to put any money onto the shop channel, so, you know. But yeah, also let me know what Zelda games you've played as well. That's probably too much, like, yeah, what's your least favourite and your most favourite warp songs and Ocarina songs, and also what Zelda games you played. You can reply to all of them if you want, but I also want to get Skyward Sword soon as well. Though I'm a bit put off because I've heard that Fi is even more annoying than Navi and Kaepora put together. But that's just what I've heard, and I'm not going to sort of take that to heart. Another quick question. If you've played more than one Zelda game, or heard of more than one Zelda game, or watched walkthroughs or whatever, who is your favourite companion, i.e. companions like Navi in Ocarina of Time, or Tattle in Majora's Mask, or Midna in Twilight Princess. I'll answer my opinions after this cutscene. I quite like this cutscene, to be honest. It is something that grows over time, a true friendship, a feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. Yeah, this one's pretty fast. Well, it is a bolero, so it's meant to be passionate and powerful and all that. I knew I'd stutter a little bit. Damn it. Learn the Bolero of Fire. Mega, I'll see you again. Hey, wait, don't ninja on me this. Oh, Fire. And she ninjaed away again. Anyway, as I was saying about companions, I think out of the games I've played or seen be played, I kind of like all of them, but for different reasons. I like Navi, and you guys know I like Navi, I've said it before. Like, sure, she can be annoying, but I do love her so much. Like, I feel like if she wasn't given as many "hey, listen" lines, then she wouldn't have been as universally hated. But I like Navi, it's weird, but whatever. Tattle I like because she was made to be different to Navi. She was given this standout, sort of bossy attitude, attitude. And she was just sort of like, well, don't just stand there, do it, and all that. And I liked that in Tattle. She was a cool companion. And I sort of know that because I've seen a walkthrough to Majora's Mask. But I also love Midna as well. Like, Midna is really cool. But I'll have to end it off here because it's coming up to half an hour and this is a new area. It's the Fire Temple. So I'll actually do this next time I make a walkthrough part, which won't be straight away, because the Fire Temple will take more than one part probably, and I want to just do it all in one go, get it over and done with. Because the Fire Temple isn't particularly difficult. Wait, now I've said that, I'm going to have loads of trouble with it, just watch. The issue with the Fire Temple is that it can just get a bit boring after a while, because when you know what you're doing and where you're going, it's not difficult, but it's not particularly exciting either, and it's just a case of, yeah, okay, let's do it. I mean, I liked the Forest Temple because though it's kind of long-winded and you get lost quite a bit, once you know your way around it, you can do it probably in one go. The Forest Temple was quite dark a temple, whereas the Fire Temple really isn't that dark. I mean, it has got dark rooms in it, but it isn't really that dark. But yeah, that's just my opinion. Anyway, I will obviously, yeah, it does that once you go into the Wii menu. There's nothing to worry about. See? Does it every time. But, anyway, I will see you next time I make a part, which I don't know how long that is going to be, considering I've got college work and a kitten who is completely full of trouble. But yeah, I suppose until the next part, goodbye YouTube.